The encounter begins with 2 Crypt Guards. These needs to be tanked faced away from the raid as their cleave ability deals a lot of damage. If positioned well, they might be cleaved down. Just avoid having tanks taking double cleaves. These mobs also add a stacking poison dot on the tank. If it gets too high, you might need to swap tanks. The mobs can also web nearby players, rooting them in place for 10 seconds. Use a free action potion before the pull to avoid that. Whenever a player or a Crypt Guard dies, corpse scarabs spawn. 10 from a Crypt Guard and 5 from a player. Simply AoE these down. If many players die at once, you'll likely snowball and wipe the raid. Anub'rekhan should be tanked against the wall far into the room, with the tank's back tight against the wall. He will randomly target a player in the raid and cast spikes in their direction. Any player hit will take a large amount of physical damage as well as being launched into the air. Using numbers from Naxxramas on the PTR, the spikes did 4,800 raw damage, which can be mitigated by armor. Then the fall did 2,000 damage. A healing potion could be popped in the air, and a lip could be used to remove fall damage. You of course have to pick one. Because of this mechanic, you want to make sure to spread out evenly around the boss to minimize the amount of damage from spikes. A noob also costs Locust Swarm. This ability deals massive damage and silences players within 30 yards. This will also spawn a new Crypt Guard which have to be killed. When Anub'rekhan starts casting Locust Swarm, everyone needs to run away from him and keep at least a 30 yards distance. The tank needs to kite him while staying at least 30 yards away. In order to do this, the tank should pop a swiftness potion. Run along the outline of the room, but make sure not to fall into the poison. Move him to the opposite side of the room and continue the fight from there instead. If a second Locust Swarm occurs, simply kite him back to the old spot. And there we go, Anub'rekhan fight explained. Make sure to like and subscribe.